these maps that some people will say stuff like, "Did you actually make this?" And then when I respond with something like, "Yes, I did," they say, "No way, you bought this from the store." So I'm going to teach you how to make a map on Bedrock, specifically UHC. So the world. Settings are going to be really weird, much different than what you probably think. We're just going to name it UHC. UHC. I did that right the first time. Creative, obviously. Difficulty we'll wait for, because that I'll bring that back up in a second. Off, visitor for now. World type, just keep it infinite. If you want a smaller world, put borders. Seed doesn't matter. Simulation distance 10, because I'm pretty sure that makes the game, yeah, just 10. Show coordinates on. Natural regeneration we'll come back to in a second. Immediate respawn doesn't matter. Friendly fire turn off. Respawn radius 0. Do daylight cycle turn off. Don't mess with these. Just turn this off and leave these two alone, or else it'll just bug and one of them will stay on. So yeah. All these are on. Weather cycle will turn off for now. Invite only, because I don't want people joining. Resource packs or texture packs. For texture packs, you want to keep something very simple. If you do something like Skyrim or Super Circuit or Norse mythology, the game is going to be very boring for everyone. Keep it either normal, something like pure BDcraft, or even better, natural, or even better, plastic. It's very low space. It's simple. Everyone knows the textures. Even if you don't play on plastic, you should know exactly what everything is. So I'd recommend using that if you have it. If you don't, just buy it, because it's like the best thing ever. Going back to the two, nat regen, and where is it? Difficulty. So there's 3 ways to do regeneration. The most basic one is to keep it normal and turn off natural regeneration. If you want regeneration, turn nat regen on and make it hard. The third way, which is what I'm going to be showing you guys today, but you can do whatever you want. The third way, because I know a lot of more casual players and even players that just want regeneration on, will just instinctively put regen on without really thinking about this. But there's 2 ways to do regeneration if you want it. Natural regeneration on, and it being hard, or keep it hard and turn it off, and then we're going to do something in the game that allows you to regen. It's going to be a effect command. So this is where we're going to keep it for now. You can change the seed to whatever you want, and we're going to load into a world. So expect a seed. If you get a really bad seed, don't fear restarting your entire world. It would be much better to take an extra 30 minutes if you have to out of your day to find a perfect world than just be left with a boring seed every single time. So for me, I'm going to do /TP at S 0 100 0. If we get lucky, it will not be an ocean. So this is a desert. So I don't care about the world itself. I'm not going to be probably saving this world. But we have a savanna. It looks like a village. I don't care about the seed though. So wait, was that a something looked cool? That's a ravine. It looks like too. So not a bad seed. That's actually really cool. Wow. That is really cool. I like that. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why I'm getting hyped up by a piece of sand, but alright. If you want to know what to look for in your seed, a lot of caves, some hot spots. So there's two ways of doing this. There is a completely open and full world, or you put a border. I'd recommend keeping the border around 3 to 500 blocks by 300 by 300 or 500 by 500. I wouldn't do much less than that. You could do a little bit more if you want, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to do a /fill command. Make sure you're at 0, 0. That'll make this much easier for you and the people playing the game. And this command will be universal. So we're going to do fill, and then we're going to do, we'll just do a simple 25, 255, 25, minus 25, and then this next one can be 215. I think that's a good one. Actually, we're going to do 216. And then minus 25. Bedrock. Now, I don't think... Yeah, that's too big. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do... Actually, no, that would be... Yeah, so... It's 246. Sorry. So, now you see that I just put a giant bedrock thing here. And that's going to be really strange to some people, but, you know, what can I say? It's what it's going to do. You don't have to make it nearly this big. You can make it, maybe instead of 25s, put 20s for all these. That'd be much easier, so let's just do air to clear all that. And then we'll change these to zeros. You can make it bigger than that if you want. I don't really care. Just do something at least 20. And then we'll do bedrock. That's a good size. Now we're going to do the same command, but we're going to go and change these to 19s, or one below what you had before. So if it was 25, make it 24. And you're also going to change this to one above, and change this to air. So you have a completely hollow thing to work with. So now that you have this, we're going to find a middle ground here. So I'd say this is a good, you can make it 4 and 4 if you want. I'm just going to do 4 and 3. So we're going to do /fill 19 251, I think. Yeah, 251. And then 19 minus 19 251 minus 19 bedrock, and then we're going to do the same for this. Cool. So for now, this top part is going to be the commands. So you're going to do a couple things. You're going to do game rule, command block output false. You're going to do give at s command block. There's a couple other things you could do, like for instance give at s barrier. You can also do the same for allow and deny and border blocks. There's a couple other things you could do, but those are some basic ones there. We're gonna take out our command block, and over just at a random corner, we're gonna put this effect at a night vision. Whoops, vision. We're just gonna do 255 because it doesn't matter, and true. Put that to true. Repeat, always active. So I get night vision. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem with this entire system here. I'm going to go about 150 blocks away from that command block. Maybe a little bit more. And as you can see, it's counting down. Actually, no, it's not. It's because it's a little bit farther away. Now it's counting down. That's a little over 150 blocks away from the command block. So, if you are making this a massive world, or a massive massive seed, and you're not putting borders, even if you do put borders, definitely do this command right here. I can freaking controller. Alright, so you're gonna outline your thing here. So we're gonna put this here, and you're gonna do a command / picking area, add, and then put your coordinates into that, and then you come down here, we'll do 56 for that one, and then boom, 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 do 21 as well. And then the name, I'm just gonna do hub, or you could do whatever you want. So now, if I go far away from this, so there's the command block, and we go the same 200 blocks away, I still get the night vision. So ticking area allows it to basically never despawn what's in that chunk, or in that that ticking area. So very useful. Always use that in your servers. I didn't even know it was a thing until recently. Thank God I actually figured that out, or I looked it up, kind of. Yeah, you're gonna have night vision on, and if you want regen, actually we're not gonna do that yet because you cannot do that with that command. So down here is gonna be your hub, your main lobby. We're gonna go about 5 blocks in and place a block, so there's 5 blocks in between. We're gonna do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. It's good. You don't have to do this exactly. I'm just doing this because it's simple to understand. There's one more thing that I usually put in my maps that you don't have to do, but you can if you want, and that's classes. So before the game starts, teleport everyone to you're gonna add another floor, so you're gonna have a 3rd floor, and you're gonna put the classes in there. So before you you start the game, then people could pick classes. That's something I do. You don't have to do it, as I said. It's just my thing that I like to do. The only thing it's gonna do is add replayability. It will add a bit of inconsistencies to games, though. So if you're trying to 1v1 someone, and I mean, obviously you're probably gonna know the world, or the host will know the world. But if you both are fresh, that will add some slight inconsistent bits here and there. But it adds a lot more replayability. So, and that's something that I definitely enjoy more than having a. I'd like a much more enjoyable experience for a long time than a very enjoyable experience, like just a very, you know, one and done thing. That's why I find stuff like a Destiny to be a much more enjoyable experience than something like Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty you get for a year, and then you're moving on after that year to another one. Destiny you always have. So now we're going to find 0, 0 again, which is right here, and you're going to do / set world spawn, and slash, I just do this one for lols, spawn point at A, and just that, because why not? So, yeah. We're going to have a hole here, just to remind ourselves where the middle is, and just so we can get up and down. So the next thing you're going to want to do is add a starting button. So I like to do a special technique that most people don't use. You can use it if you want, but that's up to you. I like to use birch buttons, so it's kind of, different. So we're gonna add about 3-4 command blocks here. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna add 1. So with this one, you're gonna do clear at P paper. What that's essentially going to do is for these next couple of command blocks, so basically what it means is you can give people their attack privs and their button pressing privs inside of this area. Because if what you're going to do before the game starts is you're going to grab a piece of paper and you're going to hold on to that. So you can do whatever item you want. I just do paper. So then we're going to do fill, or sorry, not fill, set block, and just spell that right, set block, yeah, okay. So that needs to be conditional, always active chain, chain conditional, always active, and we're gonna do another set block. Actually, that's not it. You don't need to do that. What you can do, however, if you really don't want people pressing this, you could do set block this button air, so people can literally not press it anymore. That's up to you, though. So now that you have that done, let's go ahead and go up here, and we're gonna find this. So it's 19, 252, 19. We're going to actually do minus 19. 252, 19. Redstone block. So if I press this, and I look up there, you're going to see there's no redstone block. If I grab a piece of paper, it clears my piece of paper. If we go back up here, there's a redstone block. So now you are going to want to set your command blocks up. Now before we do that, this is an optional thing. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to add 3. Actually, you can do as many as you want. I'm just going to do 3 for now. Or actually, I'm just going to do 1, but you get the point. Different songs. So we're gonna do wait, strad, and blocks. Because why not? So to do song commands, you're gonna place one of these, place one of these. So you're gonna want to do, if you're gonna have multiple, stop sound at P, so you can't, if you accidentally press the wrong one, it'll stop that one that you're already playing and then play this one. And then you're going to do play sound, whoops, record dot, and then the name of your song. This one's going to be wait at P. That will play the song. So if you're bored, you want to play a song, there you go. So now, I'm going to do start game. I like to do it like this. So this is basically done. You can do whatever you want. You can even add classes here if you wanted to. With this one though, we're going to do clear at A. We're gonna do game mode S at A. We're gonna do TP. Or actually, no, we're not gonna do that. So here is a quick question. Would you rather have a spread players command but with a little extra work, or just TP everyone to 0-0? So you could TP everyone to 0-0 if you want. That's fine. Or you could simply do spread players, and I kind of forget how to do this. Spread players, and the values. This should be 1, and we'll just do 100 at A. So let me see. Spread players. Boom boom. 1, 2 at A. So here's the problem. It will TP you to the highest point. So in my case, I have water here. If you don't want this, however, there is a way around this. If you still want the spread players command, and it is somewhat janky, but it's fine. We're gonna do TP at A, and then a bracket. X equals 0. Y equals, and we're going to find a good, so probably about 300. Z equals 0. And we're going to do 0, 60, 0. Now if you want to, if there's no water at 0-0 exactly, find the nearest batch of water. So mine's going to be about 64. So, with this, yeah, okay. So, I forgot to add a, so I'm pretty sure you have to do, what am I missing here? Oh yeah, so you have to do R equals, and we'll do 50. So now what you want to do is walk around your top part, and as you can see, that teleported me. What is that? That's random. So we're going to probably get teleported again. No, we won't. Alright, so we're going to get teleported. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to your command blocks, wherever they might be, and you're going to move it up a bit. So we're going to go R equals, actually we'll move this up to 303. Actually no, we'll do 4. So now when I walk over here, will it teleport me? Nope. Will it teleport me if I go up here? Yes, it will. So, spread players will work, and if anyone gets teleported up on top, they will get instantly teleported to 0-0. So now your spread players command will work flawlessly, for the most part. So we'll do spread players, how's this working? So spread players. So your Z and X values. This is, for my world, going to be 125, I guess. 125. And so you're gonna put 1. Actually, no, you're not gonna do it. So you're gonna do 0, 0, 1, 200. And actually, no, we're gonna do 125. So 0, 0, that's the middle of the world. 1 is the minimum amount that it could teleport. 125 is the max. So then you're gonna do simply at A. So this should work fine. Next thing you're gonna want to do is say. Now you do not have this on your keyboard probably, but it's that symbol. I think it's called the section symbol. The section symbol. There we go. Section symbol. It's basically like 2 S's. If you're on console, you have you can actually do this, but if you put a number next to that, it will make it a different color. I'm just gonna do red. Game. Start. We'll do UHC. We'll also do title at A. Title. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do play sound mob. Whoops, mob dot ender dragon dot okay, so I don't know exactly the sound effects. Let me look it up. So I have a tab open on my I don't keep tabs open or anything. I don't really use my phone that much, but I have one open all the time. That is all these sounds. So mob dot, you know, blank, whatever your mob is. So I'm gonna look for M, or not N, E. So ender dragon dot growl. So let's see here. Play sound mob dot ender dragon dot growl at A. Alright, that works. We're gonna actually do title, whoops, title at A title. So what a title is, I'll do slash title at A title. And it'll do that. I don't know why I did that exactly, but yeah. So now is the fun part, giving items and effects. So what I like to do is we're actually going to do say. Actually, we're not going to do say. We're going to do. Actually, we're going to do say. First heal in 5 yeah, 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is fine. This one we'll do this 60, which is 3 seconds after. So now we're gonna do your give and effect commands. So effect at a. Actually, we're gonna do this here instead of we'll do that later. So effect at a regeneration, and we're gonna do so 0 true. It's not regeneration 0, it's technically 1. If I were to put 1, it'd be 2. So keep that in mind. For this one, we're going to do effect at a health boost 4 true. That will give you another row of hearts. We're also going to do effect at a speed 120. You can make this whatever you want. 120 is 2 minutes. So we're going to do that, and speed 2. We're not going to do true for that one. Actually, yeah, we are. We're also going to affect them. Effect at a saturation 255 true. So that way they have full hunger by the time they start. We're also going to give them haste for 2 minutes. So 120, 2. So that'd be 3, haste 3. So that's the effects done. Now the items that you want to give can vary. I'm going to do give at a iron underscore pickaxe. You can do this if you want. You don't have to. I didn't do this in mine. Whoops. But I feel like it's pretty nice to have. You also want to give them. So we're going to give at a cooked beef 3. That's steak, by the way. And what else do we want to give them? I usually give players some sort of items like arrow. We'll do arrow 20. Just so bow fights can be a little bit more interesting. You can give whatever you want. I wouldn't make it too crazy though, like diamonds or anything, or iron. Unless you're doing classes, in which case then whatever, you do you. But yeah. So now we're gonna do, say, first heal in 5. We're actually gonna do 10 minutes, and that'll be 60 after. We're gonna do 2 more, and we're gonna do effect at a instant health 255 true, and say next heal in 10 minutes. Actually, we're gonna do so your grace period can be whatever. I'm actually gonna make this 5 minutes now that I think about it, because my games are usually a lot smaller. So if you need help figuring out what time, I'm gonna go to my calculator here. So how do you make this 5 minutes later? So we're gonna do delay in ticks. So go to your calculator, and if you want to know what time yours is, you're gonna do the amount of time. So 5 minutes. So 60 times 5 equals 300. So 300 times 20 equals 6,000. Now why 20? Because 20 ticks is a second. Next deal in 5 minutes. So we're gonna do 2 more. 6,000. You don't have to do the hover note things if you want. I don't really care. I'm not gonna do it. So we're gonna do effect at a instant health. Did I do heal last time? No, I didn't. Instant health 1,255 true. And we'll do next heal in 5 minutes. If you want to, we'll find so we're gonna do 1 out of, we'll do 4 heals. So 1 out of 4. 2 out of 4. 3. Oh, we actually need to do say. That's right. Say. So 3 out of 4. And we'll do last heal and PvP in 5 minutes. So we'll do effect at a instant health 1,255 true. And we're gonna do 6,000 and 4 out of 4. We're also gonna do say PvP. Actually, no, we're gonna do title at a title PvP on. And game rule PvP true. Pretty sure that's it. Game rule PvP true. Alright. So yeah. Death match. Actually, we're gonna do say death match. And by the way, what I actually like to do is when PvP turns on, I'm gonna do give at a cooked beef. You can either do 3 or 5. I'm gonna do 3 for now, cause why not? And then you're gonna do say death match in You can do whatever time you want. I'm gonna do 30. So deathmatch in 30. Yeah, we're gonna make this 3 seconds apart. Deathmatch in 30. So we'll do 20. Yeah, we'll do 20. So 10 minutes. Once again, if you need help, I'm gonna open my calculator. So 10 times 60 would be obviously 600. So 600 times 20 would be 12,000. So 12 so that's that. 10 minutes. Death. You're gonna do say death match in 20. We're gonna actually do minutes because this isn't a title. So deathmatch in 20 minutes. So this will be another 6,000 because we're gonna do. Actually, you can do whatever. I'm just gonna make this another. So we'll do say death match in 10 minutes. And then we'll do. So we'll do 6,000 here. So 6,000. Say death match in 5 minutes. And cool. So now I'm gonna do say death match in 1 minute, and that'll be that'll be 4 minutes. So here's the problem. You need to decide whether you want, actually, wait, I didn't do this. That'd be, cool. Keep thinking that 0 is going to stay. It doesn't stay, by the way. So, you need to figure out whether you want a 3, 2, 1 countdown. I'm guessing you probably will. So we're gonna do title at A. So we're gonna do make sure this is what's it called? These are all good. We'll do this first. So it would be 3. You could do 5 seconds if you want. I think that's much better, or 10 seconds even. Read that. So 3, 2, 1. And this is the part where you have to decide what this is the hard part, whether you want a separate deathmatch area or if you want it to be inside of, like, you want everyone to just be teleported to 0, 0. The easy way is just to teleport everyone to 0, 0 and call it a day. The other way is just to teleport people to a separate area, like a separate arena, somewhat far away. I will let you make that decision on your own. If you wanted to, just build an arena with some chests in the middle and teleport everyone there. I, however, am going to do title at a title death match. That'll be 20 ticks away. So now in deathmatch, I'm going to do two things here, and you can do whatever you want for deathmatch. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do set block, and I'm going to come over here. 19 252 4. Redstone block. Now we're gonna look for that same one. So we're gonna make this repeat. Needs redstone. So we're gonna do clear at a shield. This is for clearing shields in deathmatch. If you want to keep that on all the time, you don't have to do them. We're gonna ban other items too. This will always be on. So clear at a bed. You do not want beds. Clear at a apple enchanted So if I go to grab a bed of any color, it will get rid of it. And same goes with enchanted apples. You can ban whatever items you want them. Now we're gonna do spread players 0, 0, 1. We'll do 25 at A. Now, here is the real question. If you don't want to make a separate arena, what I'd recommend doing is making when you do deathmatch, make a border around the middle. So what we're gonna do is make a border. So we're gonna do one. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to grab a repeater and comparator and a redstone thing. So boom, boom, boom. We need this one to be a command block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do fill. Actually, you know what? We'll do 50. Fill 60 0 60 60 255 minus 60 Bedrock fill 60 0 60. What are we with this one? Okay. Minus 60, 255, 60, Bedrock. So that's cool. So now I'll do fill minus 60, 0, minus 60, minus 60, 255, 60, Bedrock. So now that will make a barrier around the middle, and we're going to do fill 60, 30, 60, and we're going to do minus 60, 30, minus 60, Bedrock. What this will essentially do is it will make it so you cannot dig very far down. You can even elevate that. We're actually going to elevate that a little bit. We're going to go 35. And yeah, that's that. If you want custom crafts, unfortunately in Bedrock Edition you cannot do that. But there is a way around it that you can try if you want. And it requires if I can even do this. There we go. It requires you to put in a bit of a long command, but that's fine. So I'm gonna go to my watch later. Check out this guy's channel if you want to see the full video. It's Squidgy Face Plays. Made an awesome video. This is the only one that I saw that you could actually do it with. So we're gonna do this one as repeat unconditional, always active, and we're going to do execute at P tilde tilde, and on this one we're going to do 1.6 test for blocks boom 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 1 boom 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 1 and the next part is going to be where your droppers are. So to make this, you're gonna have a dropper. You're gonna have to make these in droppers. These droppers will be the crafting tables for essentially for your custom crafts. So place 2 down. So this one will be the input. So 14, 252 minus 15, I think. Minus 15. And for this one, we're going to want to do chain conditional always active, and it's going to be execute at P whoops 1.6 and clone, and then find your coordinates, So 14, 252, 14. And you're going to do that twice. 14, 252, minus 14. And then make sure you do the last, so boom, boom, whoops, boom, space, boom, 1. So now, let's just do a custom craft really quick. So, only things that'll change here are your coordinates. So this one will be for your input. So it'll be this one. This is the one that. This is the input. This is the output. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So what we can do is we'll just do I don't know. Enchant at S thorns 3. So your input here. So this is your input. So we'll do this, and the output will be this. So if I grab a dispenser, the only problem with this, is it has to be facing up, like this. So what I'll do is I'll grab 5 emeralds, and something went wrong. You know what? I didn't place the emeralds in, I guess. And you're going to stand next to it. Now, what happens is, so let's say you do it far away from your thing. It will not do it. You have to get close to it, and then boom. If you do it standing on top, it will also not work. You have to drop down. You have to be about this close. But yeah, you can do any custom craft in the game. I'd recommend maybe like an ender pearl craft or something. I don't know, just something interesting that changes up the game a little bit. It doesn't matter what you do. You can make as many of those as you want, and as long as you have the ticking area set to this entire thing, you can do these anywhere. They just have to be facing up, and you cannot, the only problem is you cannot, let's say I grab emeralds here, and I place, and do this. This will not work, because there is more than one. So if we do this, it will not work. Only when I take that out will it work. You can also not do it like this. Has to be the same exact craft. But you send a picture of that to like a group chat with all the people that are playing the map or something, or tell them directly, and you're good. So that is the entirety of the game. I don't think I'm really missing anything. The only things I would really change that I didn't even really mention is the barrier or the borders, which would simply just be bedrock borders. If you don't want people exploring the entirety of the world, but who cares? I might even play this. This one is a very simplistic version of what I would do, but for people wanting to make a UHC that's somewhat similar to mine, that's not too hard to do, there you go. So have fun, and that is about it. I just wanted to get a video out, and I know this is really long, which is like all of my videos nowadays, but I thought I'd just get it out there for people wanting to make UHC. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you want to subscribe to see more of my garbage content, you can go ahead and do so. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.